y'all, it's your girl Nikki. Welcome back to For Grown Women Only, where I'm your host. And it is Thursday morning, and before I get super busy and super crazy, I just want to make this video and I want to talk about something that I keep seeing in the news. So, I don't know what's going on, but it seems as though I'm in a sitcom called How Many Ways Can You Embarrass a Black Woman? How many ways can you embarrass a black woman? Now, I know people are going to come for me, they're going to have something to say, but honey, listen, we can do this all day. I'm a champion of women and I'm a champion of black women. And it seems to me that black women just keep getting embarrassed. So I want to talk about a couple things from some of the situations that I keep seeing in 2020, beginning with the whole Meg Thee Stallion deal. Like, why is it okay for this man to shoot this girl in the foot? um, spread all these vicious rumors about her, have his publicist come out and talk crap about her, and then send her some type of apology text that TMZ gets a hold of. Number one. Number two, let's talk about Pastor John Gray. So I'm going to read you this excerpt, right? Because I really don't understand why men think it's okay to repeatedly embarrass their wives, right? And we're not talking about girlfriends, we're talking about wives. Because a lot of this is crazy to me. So I'm reading an article from the Greenville News, and it says an emotional videotape confession posted online Sunday via Relentless Church. Pastor John Gray apologized and addressed rumors that spread through entertainment blogs earlier this month. It says there was a woman who claimed to have been communicating with Gray and was featured on a live stream on YouTube, right? So if my memory serves me correctly, didn't his wife already go through this? Didn't she already go through this? This is the same man who tells women that they should be a covering for their husband. What? This is the same man who says that a lot of women aren't getting married because they are providing girlfriend benefits, right? This is the same guy who was on Sister Circle talking about how his wife was a covering, and then you had women agreeing with him. I'm going to find that excerpt and I'm going to send it because this kind of stuff is crazy to me. This is a whole man who has a lustful eye, who can't keep his thing in his pants, who seems to have an ego bigger than he is, and constantly embarrasses his wife. Who has time for this, right? And then as a woman, does anybody ever sit and think the kind of toll this takes on this woman, right? So not only are you embarrassing me, not only are you setting a pattern, you are destroying me. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. I am supposed to be the closest thing to you, and I'm not supposed to be covering you, honey. You're supposed to be covering me. And when you are a man of the cloth or a man of religion, you are supposed to be above reproach. You better keep your life squeaky clean. My third example. Let's talk about Andrew, what's his name? Gilliam. Hope I'm saying it right. The former Florida mayor came out as bisexual in an interview with Tamron Hall that aired Monday, 6 months after he was found inebriated and vomiting in a Miami hotel room. Paramedics and police officers responding to a call about a possible drug overdose in that hotel room found crystal meth when they arrived. A male sex worker was there too. Okay. There's so many layers to this, I don't even know where to begin. So not only do you have an alcohol problem, you have a drug problem, and you like men. Now he likes to say he's bisexual, but honey, to me there's no such thing. I mean, to me, you're usually having a preference for more than the other, right? And as my mama used to say, I'm gonna need you to stick with a team and play. And as a woman, even if he is what you guys call bisexual, why would you date a man like that, right? Because this is the thing. Not only is he having sex with you, right? He's having sex with other people. And then he's putting your life at risk. Because I know firsthand that a lot of men tend to be more sexual and more promiscuous than women. So not only are you saying that you love me and want to be with me, right? But you are also in a hotel, right? Having sex with men, right? And you have a drug and alcohol problem on top of that, right? It says that, quote unquote, according to the article, that so many people just don't understand bisexuality. Bisexuality is just something different. I just believe that love and sexuality exist on a spectrum. Child, bye. Okay, first of all, not only did you lie about it, right? And I don't know if his wife knew, but let's just say she didn't know. So not only did you lie about who you were as a person, right? Not only were you running for public office, not only are you on drugs and drinking and having sex with multiple men, sex workers, right? So who knows if you're being safe? You're lying about it, right? And then you're tarnishing my reputation. And I'm watching this interview, and his wife is just dutiful. She's sitting there, she's responding. But let me tell y'all something. That could never be Nikki. I'd be throwing chairs, high heels, because let me explain something to you. The last thing a man will ever do is embarrass me. I don't do well with embarrassment. I don't see how these women have no reaction, because when you start embarrassing me, you start tarnishing my reputation. People start looking at me crazy. You start hurting me, emotional, physical, mentally. And this kind of thing takes a toll on me because you cannot check your ego at the door. Listen, if you want to live your life, do it minus me, right? I have two rules in relationships, and my friends will tell you. One of them is if you do it, I can do it. And number two, don't you ever embarrass me, right? Because not only is this man crushing his wife, he has children. Like, come on, dude. Come on. So not only were you out here being promiscuous and risking yourself with all kinds of behavior, not only are you running for public office, you lied to me. Now everybody knows what's going on in our home, and I have to figure out a way to hold myself and my family together. I just, I don't understand. Like, make this make sense to me. Ladies, stop allowing these men to embarrass you. Now, let's talk about the final fourth example, and let's talk about Cardi B and Offset. This man stays embarrassing her, right? Ladies, you think it's about being pretty, it's about being fair toned, it's about having a body, it's about having money. No, ladies, that's not what it's about. It's about the character of a man. That's what that's about, right? And ladies, if you allow certain situations in your life, guess what? You're gonna get these situations. Like, when Cardi B gave Offset $500,000, I cringed. I'm like, girl, why are you being masculine? There's nothing that you can do to keep him from DMing these girls, from sleeping with various women, from lying to you, from being disrespectful, from being sneaky. Like, there's nothing you can do. And a lot of times women think that when a man behaves badly, it's something that they've done. I promise you, sweetheart, it's never the case, because everyone has a choice, right? He just chooses otherwise. So listen, I'm proud of Cardi B. She got sick of it, right? It is like the year of the woman. We get tired of this. We get tired of the embarrassment. We get tired of the emotional toil. We get tired of trying to fix it. So ladies, here are a couple things that I just kind of want to give you pointers to keep this from happening to you. Number one, date, 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 right? Date. Ladies, date like men. I didn't say sleep around. I said date. Find the best possible suitor for you, and find a man who is like crazy about you and who would never jeopardize your relationship with him, right? You need to date a man who loves you more, because when you date a man who loves you more than you love him, he will check his ego at the door. Number two, vet these men. When I say vet them, research them, Google them, find out who their people are, find out who their friends are. You know, ask them uncomfortable questions. Do your necessary research. Watch for patterns and behaviors. And ladies, stop ignoring the red flags and the yellow flags. If something doesn't sit right with you, next, move on, right? And then another thing I want to tell you, ladies, go with your gut. Go with your gut. I don't know why we have this intuition thing that women often ignore. Stop ignoring it. Sit and meditate. Ask God a question and allow him to answer you. Ladies, date, vet, research, ask hard questions, and go with your gut. So I hope this helps, because I'm just tired of seeing my girls embarrassed. I'm just sick of it. So you guys have an awesome day.